everybody, it's Friday, May 22nd. We're here at Albany, Saratoga. Noah's racing in the Limited Sportsman tonight. This is our third week racing. I videoed a little bit the first 2 weeks, but we didn't do any like debriefing or anything, so I never posted them. I may post a couple clips. We had some issues with steering the first 2 weeks. And then we took 2 weeks off, one because we didn't have the steering figured out, and then one because it rained out. So we're back. I think we have the steering figured out, hopefully. Made some changes, and he just went out for hot laps and seems to be going well, so we'll see how the rest of the night goes.
Limited Sportsman, 3 races tonight. We got Mike Brody and arbitrary Walter Burton, 47. Over there off Dan Odell. Next to Dan Odell, the 02 of Mike Baker. And Baker way down here, Brian Yes, that's Alex Smith out of Southwood. Smith comes to the outside of number 2 with the 99S. Noah Carlone, the 14, and the 42 is Zach Delaney. That's row 3. Row 4, Devin Palmer with the 8th. 25 junior, a William Lucier Jr. And Zach Mecca. James Galardo, the 9J. He will pace the field. The 99, our opening night winner. Up on the outside. Breaking free on the outside is William Lucier Jr.
So I think this is our fourth race of the 2026 season. Third. Oh, excuse me. Third race of the 26 season. Last year we had a little kerfuffle with Becky, our 2020 Bicknell. Found out the front clip was bent, the rear bumper pocket was smushed in, it was a whole thing. So it was cheaper to go get this car that's yet unnamed. It is all of the same, 90% of the same internals that Becky was, but this is a 21 Bicknell that we snagged from Calabrese and put essentially the same setup in it. We switched to some -3-degree arms to try to get a little more drive out of the car, and boy did the opposite thing happen all year. Took it out the first time and it was terrible. Weren't really sure what was going on, so we went back to the drawing board, tried a couple of things, went out again, and it sucked worse. We had a super crazy steering bind, a bunch of issues getting an accurate left side percentage on the car, which is super, super, super important on these cars. And it just didn't handle well. The steering would bind. It drove terribly. We were way off pace. It was terrible. So we took a week off, and then it rained the next week. So this was 2 weeks later. Finally went back, changed a couple of things, got some better left side percentage. So we went out today for hot laps, and the car felt a lot better. It still didn't turn in the middle of the corner, but I could accelerate off. We changed our gears, which were way out of the way. But we had better drive off, went into the heat race, swapped for a smaller left rear to try to get a little more stagger to turn the car. And we got too much, and the car handled like garbage again. So we dropped back to the original left rear we had. Oh my God, it's cold. Swapped back to the original left rear we had and adjusted the brakes quite a bit. Found that in the feature we were able to turn the car so much better. Slipped up on the start. I think everybody went around me. And slowly I was able to get more comfortable turning the car. I was able to pass 3 people. So for once we were finally able to move forward. This handles so much closer to the car we had last year. This is much better. The -3-degree arms are still a little weird to get used to. They need load to go, so if you don't load them initially, they don't really grip. So when you watch the video, you'll see that we slipped up a few times in the feature. That was just me not driving hard enough. But so much better. I think we had a couple ideas of what we're going to do to make this thing faster, but now that we have a better jumping off point, I think we're going to be much better off next week. So I'm super excited. We're finally moving forward again instead of going backwards. And yeah, it's freezing cold, so I think we're about done.